To survive in Dallas, one must not fear the web-like highways that sprawl throughout the city. Because let me tell you, if it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I find myself on a drive, I'm probably going 20 above the speed limit. Funny enough, I've never actually been caught speeding. My mom probably still thinks I get a knot in my stomach if I'm going 80 in a 75. I used to take a 6:35 to school, which is a 20-minute drive with no traffic, and an hour drive at 8 o'clock in the morning. I listened to sports radio a lot during these drives, but then my head would tilt to the side slightly, and I'd fall asleep for a few seconds before jolting myself awake. I took 35 North to go sailing with my best friend's boyfriend and his brother last April. Later that night, she called me crying, and I had to tell her that he was devastated that she wasn't there. I told her a lot of little lies like that in high school. But then again, on a general basis, I was a liar in high school. Like most teenagers, I was where I told my parents I was about half the time. I'd say you'd want to take 75 to go into East Dallas. That's where all the good bands play, and that's where the best restaurants to Snapchat your meals are. But to be quite honest, the Dallas North Toll Road is my absolute favorite highway. It goes straight through Highland Park, a part of Dallas I can only describe as a money bubble, where they hire other people to hang their Christmas lights. It's the same place that also has the best Christmas lights. In high school, my best friend had several excuses about why we needed to be in HP constantly. Although I didn't really mind, as long as she was driving. So we'd take Dallas North Toll Road, and it was always like a little adventure. Who from school would we see? What trendy restaurant would we eat in? It felt like we were just a couple of tourists. But there's this Saturday that sticks out in particular on that highway. We had been at a school event, but she got a text from this boy. Since I was on student council, I couldn't ditch with her. So I wished her luck, but instead of luck, she just ended up drinking a lot. I had to come pick her up. The funny thing is, I wasn't even that annoyed. I remember feeling serene on that drive, like I was in the middle of a really funny memory being formed for later. So I guess I believe in highways, and a freedom they allowed me to have. I'm a person affected greatly by nostalgia, and highways have a funny way of making me feel purely in the moment. And at the end of every summer, highways will take me away from home. But I suppose that with every spring, they'll bring me back too.